Ooh, y'all get ready for this one. A while ago, while I was learning about service animals and the protections, I took screenshots. And one of the screenshots mentioned that a service animal in training is also federally protected by law. Now, come March Madness, and I was experiencing certain employees and people trying to question that. And mind you, this is during a time where many of us, this was like March 2024. This is during a time where many of us were either kicked to the streets and had to start over.
They said that she cannot eat the chicken bones.
Yeah, she can. She can.
Kim said that destroys her stomach.
Oh no, no, no! She eats it fine. Yeah, Johnny gives her the bone. Yeah.
The chicken.
No, no, no. She eats them good. She eats them.
Lisa has some left.
Yeah, she'll eat them. She'll eat them. Yeah.
Okay, Rosie, I bring them to you.
She loves y'all for that. So this was during the time of a March Madness, right? March Madness is metaphorical because during March, certain people or entities start to act up, try to question or modify freedom. Now, as of recent March 2025, there is a case where a service animal in training, I'm going to put it right here, service animals, service dogs in training were questioned by someone in the mall, were questioned by certain security, especially those acting under color law 18 USC Title 242 in a mall. And one of the things mentioned is the growing recognition, quote unquote, the growing recognition of service animals in training. Now, here's the divine truth that is your first primary shield, your secondary shield being the Constitution and your spiritual freedom, your third shield being the ADA. One second, let me help someone here with the door.
Thank you. Very kind. Have a great day.
So your first shield is first comprehending that the one who's actually training when it comes to service animal training is you, the human, because you have to already comprehend that a dog and nature, they already know how to help you, okay? Mentally, physically, you have to be able to open yourself to really reflect and observe within yourself how your animal or your spirit companion is helping you, is being of service to you. The constitutional shield, spiritual right, is your first shield. Well, your secondary shield. The first shield is the divinity within all of us. The secondary shield is the Constitution. The third shield is the ADA. And as I have told many people, to comprehend what makes your service animal a service animal, you just need to read what is the language, the words they are using in the ADA, and connect the dots of how that connects with your relationship with your animal companion. That way, no one can try to give you the runaround. Now, the reason I also titled this Who's Trying to Edit Freedom is because, like I said, I'm gonna keep it, but you don't really need it. No one really needs it. But I'm gonna keep the screenshot of when I read online that a service animal, even in training, is federally protected by law. I'm gonna keep that screenshot. I might even just dispose of it. but it aside from the quantum leaping dynamic that it showed me, it brought to light, something that many people already know, and it helps to have a good reminder that there are forces that are trying to edit the already divinely established freedoms, the already divinely established infinite credit that we all have. So, what can you do? All right. I'm going to put what to do about it in the title. What can you do? Read, comprehend, reflect, observe, recognize the how do I say it? Recognize the already natural beauty and essence that a dog and nature in general give to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She eats it. Give to you. The service that they give to you and what you give to each other. All right. All these other words, codes, constitution, those are just like secondary shields. It helps to know those too. If you want, I would also recommend taking your own screenshots as well with dates. Okay. That's what I did to several places. One was to a food business, another one was to the library, because I started noticing that there were these very uncanny, unnatural, I don't like nature people trying to form drama, some even disguising themselves and using the dogs, um, not because they were interested in the dogs, but because they were interested in drama. Hired agents of mischief. And it is these beings, these uncanny beings, that are trying to look at what is expressed in language and poke holes and use discrepancies. Those discrepancies are being used by some of these beings to try to modify, edit, and limit the freedom and abundance in all aspects of life that we all have, human and non-human. However, those with true divine common sense know that these discrepancies only serve for us to analyze our own selves and how to better defend and protect what has already been given and granted to all of us, including the animals. Remember, animals are friends, not food. So, for those who are trying to modify freedom, whether it's a good intention or not, or whether some may think it gives them some kind of leeway or power over another, or some quick resolution to either dominate or get rich, you already lost. But hey, I would say entertain yourselves, but then there's better forms of entertainment, there's other things to do. So knock yourselves out, literally. Knock yourselves out to all those forces that think that they can try to edit in real time, even our freedom and the freedom of nature and the abundance that we all have naturally, the freedom that we all have naturally through whatever means. Editing words in certain policies and codes, or trying to utilize certain bullies acting under color of law, what some call 18 USC Title 242. And that is all I have to say. Stay focused, y'all. There's a lot to do. Don't get distracted by these losers. Peace.